Welcome back once again to the next episode of our TTRPG series, the Ephemeral Orb, this time on Skoll Shorties channel. Hello Skoll Shorties viewers. I've hacked into his channel, obviously. So yeah. As usual, let's introduce our players, and let's go in alphabetical order as usual. Also partly because that's the easiest for me on the editing side. Go ahead, DoomGoblin, please.
Hello, my name is DoomGoblin and I'm an alcoholic. I'm playing an alcoholic dwarf known as Captain Bladebeard.
And alcohol, you haven't really touched alcohol in a bit. That might become
Well,
an issue.
I imagine that he, like, whenever someone else is doing something, he's, like, drinking his rum in the background. But yeah, I
Sure,
shouldn't do none of that.
sure, we can assume that. Sir Thompshire?
I'm Sir Thompshire, and I'm playing a mercenary with a very nice knife friend, and that's all I'm gonna say.
I honestly thought you were going to comment on that you have a nice physical appearance.
Yeah, me too.
That's implied.
It would be stinky.
Okay, and Skoll, the owner of this channel?
Hi, I'm, as you already know, I'm Skoll, and I'm playing the lovable Buhd, the ogre pirate, with severe memory problems, but great time making friends.
Indeed. And last time, to give like a small recap, did not much really happen, but actually quite a lot happened. Basically, after you guys talked with a nice goblin lady on a very nice ship, she told you, go wait for me until sunset, and I'll pick you up and take you on my ship and we'll sail happily ever after, or whatever she said. You guys went into town. Bladebeard was accosted by a dark Aaran dwarf who turned out to be this lovely flying creature. And afterwards, this dark Aaran dwarf sort of joined himself to their party against their will. They were almost caught by an approaching orc warship that was carrying a horde occupation force, and they hid until the sunset. But when the sunset came out, after hearing a bunch of rumbles, they saw that Naga and Kraken and all sorts of nasty stuff were attacking the town. And the Infinite Dragon joined the fray on the Naga side. And the last thing we sort of left off was you guys leaving your hiding place, which is building number D on the map, the Trinket Merchant's shop. Sorry, that was my cat. If you
Yes, my favorite number, D.
Sorry. The cat was doing things, so I had to. Okay. So yeah, you guys are in front of the Trinket Merchant shop labeled D on the map. For the moment, I'll represent you guys with Bladebeard's token. If you guys separate, as usual, I'll put up your respective tokens on the map. But yeah, the very scene you come to is a scene of general chaos and fighting between the Naga and the orcs, sort of represented on this map that I put together in Microsoft Paint. So yeah, what's your guys' immediate reactions?
Well, can I just ask a question first?
Ask.
Where were we supposed to meet the goblin lady?
Behind building labeled C.
Okay.
So you're not far away, but yeah, circumstances might have changed.
Alright, my immediate reaction is, let's get out of here.
That sounds like good plan.
Yeah, let's go back to the goblin's ship.
Well, the Naga are coming from there, so we should be as fast as possible.
Yep, let's go.
To sort of describe the situation for you guys, can all of you roll careful check's difficulty 4. It's not a very important careful check, but it will like determine the level of detail that I'm giving you guys, okay? Also, as I mentioned last episode, in the very end of the last episode, because of what happened last episode, neither the Naga nor the orcs will automatically assume that you're hostile, but if they see you not helping them, their opinion might change.
Will they change as a group, or like just the ones who see us, I guess?
Probably both, because it's not that big of a town and you can like see to like the other side of it.
Fair enough.
Skoll, because of that roll, let me jump to that thing. I'll give you like pretty exact numbers on like how many orcs there are in town, how many Naga, because apparently Buhd the ogre is an observational genius, what can I say? So let me type that in chat for a bit, okay?
Bladebeard is too distracted. I'm too distracted by a dragon that was a dwarf a moment ago.
And this is what Buhd can see so far. There might be other people on the ships that are docked, or like on the other side of town.
Wait, are there no extra zeros there?
No.
Oh god.
500 Naga?
Yeah.
That's a bit accepted. That's a lot.
Buhd can count very quickly, what can I say?
Well, for Buhd, that's gonna be numbers. That's a big number. He's gonna be like, that's a lot.
Yeah. I will say, as you guys do stuff and take actions, I will roll in the background the fighting between the orcs and the Naga to see like who kills who, how many, etc. Okay?
Oh,
I think the outcome is quite clear, to be honest. Unless that orc lady is a fantastic raider.
She is a fantastic raider, but I will say that I took measures to keep the outcome in question.
Okay.
Oh.
Are you sure those are Naga and not Murlocs?
I am pretty sure.
Okay.
Also, might give you not just the numbers, but also what you see. As you can see on the map, the Naga are sort of coming from every portion of the sea except for the southern part. You don't, at the moment, see Naga coming from there. From what you can see, they've pretty much overwhelmed the docks. They are holding the docks, but you can see that they are fighting with the crews of the ships in the distance. The orcs have sort of formed like a phalanx on like the shore and are desperately fighting, but it's obvious even to not Buhd that the orcs are heavily outnumbered at the moment.
There are a lot of snake men.
Does this influence your decision? You guys said that you were going towards the ships, but that's like where the heaviest Naga presence is.
I think we said we were going to the building, or did we say the ships?
Well, up to you guys to decide.
We are going toward the ship.
The goblin told us to meet her behind Building C, right?
She's obviously not going to meet us. She's on a ship.
I don't know. It may be a bit hard to reach the ship.
Maybe we can check. None of no friends. We go to ship.
Yeah. Let's check behind the building first.
Captain Bladebeard, I would like to offer you a compel.
Oh no.
Alright.
Spaghetti.
I would like to compel your I wouldn't survive a day without rum, and say, it's been 3 or 4, I don't remember, very long days. You haven't really been drinking a lot. You've like exhausted the flask you have on your hip. It might be a good idea to, because you can't really take it anymore, go to the canteen, take whatever alcohol is there for wherever you're going on your journey.
Oh,
Alright.
God, what terrible timing.
Here's the thing about Bladebeard. He likes rum, but he likes being alive a bit more. So I'm not going to take that compel.
Up to you. Okay. So you guys decide to go behind the building, behind building number C? Labeled C.
I guess so, yeah.
Okay, while you guys go, I will do the background rolls. Okay, Buhd, you would notice that a few of the orcs have died, and none of the Naga so far. Okay, you are behind the building. Behind building labeled C, you see many of the supplies that you brought on your journey in the last episode, and nothing else.
Well, that was a waste of time.
Yeah, no one here.
I hate to say this, but we should probably get out of here as soon as possible.
I don't hate to say that. Let's get out of here.
Why you hate to say that?
I don't hate to say that.
Well, why he hate to say it?
Yeah. This is a terrible town.
Can we hurry up, please?
Yeah. I start running towards the docks.
Not that way, you dumbass. Have you seen the Nug?
Buhd
Then
started
where?
to think Captain not as smart as Buhd.
Where should we run?
The southern gate? Is that the south?
Yeah, that's the south.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, I will do the background rolls once again.
I'm sorry, Shallan, by the way. He was a good friend.
What about Shallan?
Okay,
still have-
Buhd is carrying him.
Yeah, Bud's still carrying him, as far as I remember.
Okay, I forgot about that.
Never mind.
To do things in order, you see Buhd that the orcs are starting to push back the Naga a little bit, and quite a few of the Naga have died. Also, I will mention, as you guys sort of come out into the open once again, Shallan starts looking a little bit different. Buhd is carrying him, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Buhd, in your arms, you see Shallan shrivel up, the clothes that he's wearing disappear, and he starts mumbling madly in the language that you don't understand. Benjamin is a bit far away to hear the exact words that he's saying.
It's gonna be okay. Naga not gonna kill us. Probably.
He just says some crap and faceless, as you can expect.
Bud kind of just cradles him like a baby right now.
Do I see that
Yeah.
orcs are pushing back the...
You all would see that, yeah. Buhd would see it the most, I guess.
Alright, it looks like the orcs are cleaning up the Naga.
Well, not that much. It's a minor victory, not... Yeah,
Oh,
sorry.
I still believe we should go to the ship.
That's where we going, I thought.
Yeah.
If you have a death wish, be my guest, but I don't.
Alright. Let's go, Buhd.
Are we splitting up? Is Twinkle's going away?
I guess so.
That's sad.
Are you...
You really are insufferable, Bladebeard. That's all I have to say.
What? You... Why is Shallan afraid of you? I was meaning to talk about this later, but I guess I'll have to ask now.
Well, this is about the worst time you could have chosen, so
Yeah,
Get going if
you're
you
not
still
our
want to ship.
friend. Look what you did to Shalan.
What I did?
Yeah,
Have you noticed what you did to the group in general?
I saved us.
Sure you did.
Yeah,
That's
and why? You know, I don't care actually. Go away. We are going to the ship.
Well, have fun dying.
You guys see more of the Naga falling because of those rolls.
Let's go, bud.
But Twinkles is our friend.
Twinkles have goblins giving him eyeballs. He's not a friend. He's some kind of mad sorcerer.
But Bud get heads from trolls. Bud no see difference.
Listen, bud. I already lost one crew to a dark sorcerer witch. I'm not losing another. Let's go.
Well, that's exactly what's happening, but okay.
Benjamin, you hear a whisper in your mind. My dark sorcerer friend, if you'd like, I can lend you the power to defeat any of these enemies, whichever you decide to call enemies.
I think what's on my mind right now is living alive and not really killing everyone.
Okay. I'm going to put like your token on the map because you are splitting up. At the moment, you are still disguised as a blood elf, by the way. Okay. For the moment, you're still together. Do you guys go your separate ways?
I guess so. And Bud's left kind of awestruck, but he does want to go really badly to the ship. It's not so much that he wants to stay with the captain, but he does really want to go to that new ship. So that's why he's going. But he's sad that Twinkles has left them officially.
Top 10 sad moments.
Benjamin, let's focus on you for a little bit because you probably have like I focus on you for a little bit because you will also like provide intel to the other players of what's happening in the southern part of the town. Maybe this will influence their decision. Okay.
I hope only great things are happening.
The greatest things, yeah. So Benjamin, I presume you're running, correct, to the south?
Yeah.
Okay, straight to the south?
Yeah, that would be the idea.
Okay, let me once again do like the combat rolls and then come back to you. All of you see a few of the Naga go down, not too many. Okay. Benjamin, as you like walk towards the southern portion of town, I'll just put you there because say that's where you could like clearly see everything. You will see this lady. I'll make her model larger for a bit to like get a look on her and then put her on her place on the map.
Why do I feel this is this episode's love interest?
Okay, she's over here, sort of in the doorway of the non-existent gate, powering up a portal. And as you look, from the portal come... where are they? Yeah, come these lovely gentlemen.
Oh no, it's Hellscream's eyes.
Well, can you roll for me a careful check, say difficulty 4, because you fought in Northrend, you might recognize like this particular troop of orcs. Yeah, you would recognize that these are the Korkron Elite Guard. And they're coming like this spot is like where the portal is, and they're streaming towards wherever the fighting is.
Well, this just made my life a little complicated, but okay. So how far are they?
Like 20, 30 meters or so. They're mostly rushing towards the battlefield. You're a bit far away for them to like focus on you.
Are they constantly streaming out, or is there a limited number?
About a few dozen of them came out right at the moment. You would have to give me a careful roll to see how many, if you can actually count how many. For the moment, no more are coming in, but there are a handful that are staying near the portal to guard it. And the mage is still maintaining the portal, so you presume that more will come. Do me a careful roll to see if you can identify how many Korkron came in, okay? Yeah, a few dozen. You don't get an exact count. So how does this affect your decision?
Can I see the other entrance from here?
The one where you mean this one?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a few regular orcs led by this lovely lady fighting against Naga there.
Okay. How wide is the southern gate?
Like 5 meters in diameter, let's say. But it is guarded by a few of the Korkron elite.
Okay.
Not too many. It's not as dangerous as like storming the docks by yourself. And you do have someone who offered to help you, but yeah, it's still like a struggle.
Can I try like unconspicuously trying getting closer to the southern gate?
Yeah. What can I ask? What's your intention?
Not getting noticed, let's say.
Oh, there is a lot of chaos. Yeah, roll me your sneaky, and I'll roll a Korkron careful to see if they notice you. Okay. They definitely notice you. One of the Korkron starts coming up to you, like rushing towards you. Not like in I'm charging you, but like running towards you.
I guess I try not looking too suspicious and wait for him to arrive, or I walk up to him. I don't know.
Okay. He comes up to you, notices that you're armed, and says, "All fighters to the front line! We need everyone on the front line! Move it!" And he gives you a slap on the back in like the direction of go to the docks.
Does
Or
he
to the
say
beach.
that in common?
Well, at least he didn't say anything to me.
I'm an idiot. You're right. He would say that in Orcish. Sorry.
I mean, I guess I may understand what he implies with the slap on the back, I guess.
Yeah, probably.
Since I don't really want to fight with this big orc man, I guess I just, reluctantly turn around. And and join the others.
You hear a whisper in your mind. If you still would like to leave and leave your friends behind, I can help you.
I guess I'll pass on that offer because I don't really want to screw with too many people's minds, let's say.
Okay. In which direction would you be going?
I guess I'll try approaching the other gate to see if maybe I can sneak out of there.
Okay. Let's because of a bit of time has passed. Let's also see what Buhd and Bladebeard are doing because they would be doing stuff at the same time. Buhd, Bladebeard, Twinkles has just run towards the southern gate. What are you guys doing?
Running towards the docks.
Okay, you see like the phalanx of orcs fighting against the Naga, and this guy barking ogre orders, and the like little black dragon whelp looking very frantic and like circling around him. There isn't like a place where you can go around this phalanx. You would have to like jump into the fight somehow.
Um,
When could we get parrot like that?
we will talk later, but now we run. Can we start fighting Naga?
Yeah. So you are deciding to fight the Naga, correct?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. The old god forces will now treat you as hostile, Bladebeard. Buhd, what are you doing?
Sorry, my dad just came in. What's going on?
Bladebeard is attacking the Naga that are fighting the orcs, which means that the Naga will like treat, and the other old god people will like treat him as hostile from now on. What is Buhd doing? You guys
Buhd,
are like around here, somewhere around there.
if Bladebeard is also fighting the Naga, then Buhd would join in with his sword in hand.
Okay, both of you guys, how are you fighting? Which approach would you be using?
I'm trying to cut them down with my swords, so I guess quick.
Quick or forceful, yeah. Buhd?
Buhd would probably be forceful. You know, he's going for the slow, strong slashes.
Okay, please, both of you roll, and I will roll both of you to oppose you. I'll first roll against Bladebeard and then against Buhd.
Ooh.
Okay, Bladebeard, you cut down 2 of them. Let me adjust the numbers. But you don't manage to make a dent. Now the Naga will counterattack. How are you guys defending?
Oh yeah, I guess Buhd would actually also have to put the Shalalalan on his shoulder for now.
Shalanwu is like he won't cling to you. He's mostly just focused on babbling madly.
Put him in the cannon. Or in the bag with the skull.
You could do that, I guess.
He has him on his shoulder for now, and he's using his cannon as kind of a shield.
And I'm going to try to quickly evade their attacks.
Okay. The first roll is against Bladebeard, the second is against Buhd, as I mentioned. Bladebeard successfully defends.
Would that be another forceful?
If you're using your cannon as a shield, yeah. Buhd successfully defends, though it's a bit harder for him. I guess he's a bigger target, more Naga are focusing on him. I'll once again roll like the general combat, only add the Corkron in this time, and then we will go back to Benjamin because events are moving quickly, okay?
I'm also yelling for the Horde as I'm killing Nagas.
In common?
In common, yeah. In common, and Loktar Gars and stuff like that.
Okay, I will make a note of that. That might have nefarious consequences, but sure. Okay, so I'll roll the general combat and then come back to Benjamin.
Whoa.
Okay. Buhd and Bladebeard, like your group is making progress against the Naga and more fall. And Benjamin, you would see that some of the Kor'kron elite are also taking down some of the Naga. So yeah, the Naga have lost quite a bit of people, but they still vastly outnumber everyone. So let's, as I mentioned, go to Benjamin. Benjamin, the Kor'kron just told you get to the fight, but you said you were going to this place.
I mean, did he see me like, you know, turn towards that direction?
Yes, but it's not like a bad thing because there's also fighting there. He will just assume, okay, he's going to fight there.
Yeah, maybe I'm just a little bad of hearing.
Oh, he gave you a very general shove, not like go there. But yeah.
Yeah, it's not like I understood him anyway, so.
Sure. Sorry about that again. So you're going to the southeast gate?
So, what do I see in this gate?
You will see also orcs fighting with Naga. They are mainly led by this lady, this lovely lady, and she is mostly holding the line. There's fewer orcs there, and the Naga vastly outnumber the orcs, but at the moment, because of that lady, it's still a fairly even fight.
Assuming. Okay. Choices. Can I tell, like, in general, who has the best death kill ratio out of the Naga or the orcs?
Definitely the orcs. The orcs have killed more Naga. Only like because of the rolls, only 3 orcs in total have died. I have not like determined where those orcs are, but it wouldn't really matter anyway.
Okay, I give up on it and join the other two quite reluctantly, since I really don't want to deal with Mrs. Pandaria Raider.
Okay. Do me a sneaky roll, and I will roll the Infinite Dragon's Careful. Basically, I'm determining if the Infinite Dragon saw that you are not fighting the orcs, okay?
What should I roll, sorry?
Sneaky. Yeah, the Infinite Dragon doesn't notice. But on that note, the Infinite Dragon will attack the orcs fighting in this direction, and let me roll for it.
Well, for once, a good choice.
The orcs somehow managed to all dodge. These are super orcs, apparently. Okay. Benjamin, what's your plan?
I just join the others, essentially.
Okay. I'll say you go over here. Once again, I'll do combat rolls and then have like another scene with Buhd and Bladebeard, and then you guys can like join back together, okay?
Alright.
Okay, you guys see some of the orcs go down, but also some of the whatchamacallits, the Kor'kron elite take down. Sorry. You see the Naga take down both regular orcs and Kor'kron elite. No Naga have died.
Have enough Nagas died in the last round that we can like leave the combat and
Definitely not.
Continue running.
Well, you can leave the combat, but then definitely not enough Naga have died to like clear the docks, or even the entrance to the docks. You guys didn't really make a dent.
Then I will keep fighting fishmen.
Okay, how are you fighting them?
Stabbing them.
Okay, and
quickly.
Buhd is also stabbing them with his sword.
Okay, both of you roll your quicks or forcefuls, and I'll roll Nagas to oppose you, and then the Naga will also attack you. As usual, the first roll is Bladebeard, and the second will be Buhd. Okay, Bladebeard, you take down like 3 of the Naga. Buhd does not manage to do that. And now the Naga will attack you back. As usual, Bladebeard first, Buhd second. How do you guys defend?
I'm going to try to jump out of their attacks quickly.
Okay. So quick, and Buhd?
Buhd will once more use his cannon as a shield.
Okay, Bladebeard, you're going to take 3 damage. Unless you want to spend fate points.
Oh, what does that mean again?
Yeah, it's been a while. So you guys remember how you have stress boxes and consequences. Consequences are, once again, negative aspects that I can invoke against you, and stress boxes are sort of hit points that you check mark that go away at the end of combat. For the stress boxes, there's a level 1 which covers 1 damage, level 2 which covers 2 damage, level 3 covers 3 damage. So in this case, it would either be your level 3 stress box, or your level 1 stress box and your level 2 consequence. It's up to you. The consequence will be worse, but up to you.
Let's say I want to take the level 3 stress box. I just click on it, right? And
yeah.
So that's it, right?
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you guys are fighting. Benjamin, you come upon like the main front line. The phalanx of orcs is slightly faltering but still holding. Again, this guy with a pirate hat and a dragon whelp is shouting orders. Buhd and Bladebeard are fighting the Naga. What do you do? Did you guys hear me? Did you guys hear me?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Thompshire.
Oh, sorry. I think my internet may have died for a few moments. Could you repeat?
I think we're going to title this episode Technical Difficulties, but sure. Yeah, so you come upon like the main front line. You see the orc with the pirate hat shouting orders in orcish, which so you don't get them. The black dragon whelp sort of guarding him. The phalanx of orcs is buckling, but for the moment holding. And Buhd and Bladebeard are fighting the Naga with mixed success.
So, at the first glance, it's not necessarily a lost cause.
Not a lost cause. It's not looking very good, but it's not a lost cause. And you do remember sort of Zalatath sort of flashes in your mind that she did promise that she will aid you against whoever you plan to attack, if you decide to accept her aid.
Sorry, I think it cut off again.
Zalatath will help you whatever you do, and that's what I said.
Well,
if you accept her help.
I think I'll hold off on that offer for the time being, and join our friends in their fighting, I guess.
Okay, you guys have like a moment to like Buhd and Bladebeard. You notice Benjamin. Benjamin, you obviously notice Buhd and Bladebeard. You guys have like a moment to interact before going back to the fighting.
Boy goes, you came back.
Well, it was either that or picking a fight with a few nasty orcs, let's say.
I think this is a good time to prove that you're on our side.
Like you're one to talk.
Kill some of these sea monsters.
Let's just kill sea monsters, not fight. I mean, fight, but not fight each other.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay. As you guys do that, you notice first, well, before the everything else happens, you notice the Kraken inching closer to the dock. The Kraken will attack the orc ship.
Well, maybe this is a lost cause.
I will roll for the Kraken and then roll the orc ship's defense and see what happens.
Does the ship have cannons or something?
I mean, it's got spikes.
Okay, the ship takes quite a lot of damage, but it's still standing. Any shots it gets on the Kraken seem to have no effect.
Uh-oh.
So they are shooting at the Kraken, but
because of game mechanics, they're not doing any damage to it. I'm simplifying the rolls a little bit to not waste 40 hours on our roll.
Yeah. All right, sure.
So you guys enter the fray, even seeing the Kraken come up, or?
Yeah, I wanna get to that ship.
Yeah, Buhd's the same.
Okay. I presume Bladebeard will attack with quick, Buhd with forceful. Benjamin, how are you planning to attack?
I'll attack with quick as well.
Okay, each of you roll for me, and I will once again roll to oppose, and then once again roll to attack you guys. The order will be Bladebeard, Benjamin, Buhd, because it's the player's alphabetical order. Okay. Bladebeard doesn't do anything unless he wants to spend fate points.
Fate point.
Okay. What are you invoking?
Oh, stab. Stab, stab is one of my aspects.
Okay. That definitely works. Okay, Bladebeard does some damage, and then I said Bladebeard does some damage, and then I said Benjamin. Benjamin does quite a lot of damage. And Buhd also does quite a lot of damage. So you guys kill a lot of the Naga, and the orcs are cheering behind you, and you've sort of cleared the initial path. But I will also have the Naga stragglers attack you back, okay? As usual, the order will be Bladebeard, Benjamin, Buhd. How do you guys defend?
Buhd keeps his handy dandy cannon as a shield again, because that's just what he does.
Okay.
I quickly hide behind Buhd.
That would be sneaky, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
I quickly dodge their attacks and I use my passive stunt to add an extra +2 to my.
Okay.
My.
That works. Roll, please. Okay, none of you actually take damage, surprisingly enough. I was expecting at least Benjamin. Benjamin gets most of the heat based on that roll, but he manages to not take damage. Okay, let me roll the general combat to see who's winning, the orcs or the Naga, and then I'll come back to you once again. Okay, so based on that roll, on this front where you guys are, while you guys personally are successful, some of the orcs die. On another front, the Korkran kill a bunch of the Naga. Let me make the adjustments on my end. And on the other front, the angry lady will kill a lot of the Naga. Okay, so that's what happens. As you guys are fighting, you will see coming up from this direction of town. Let me just put it on screen. You will see this thing coming up from the skies.
Oh, I wonder who that is.
Oh
hey!
no! Another one!
Is that one friendly?
No, it's a
Let's try
dragon!
anyone friendly.
You will see that this blue dragon is going to attack the dark looking dragon.
Ooh, dragon fight!
I need to find their stats on that note. Okay. What are you guys doing in the meantime? You have like a moment to breathe because of your rolls while I look up their stats.
I would like to, at any moment, if we can, to like just start running toward the ship. If Nagas are too distracted fighting orcs.
Okay. I found their stats, so I will roll the dragon fight to see how that goes, okay?
Yeah.
The blue dragon has a very slight initial advantage based on that roll. Okay, so let me like move the Naga back a little bit because you've made progress. The orc, I'll remove Benjamin's token because you guys are together. The orc and his remaining phalanx are advancing with you, and you guys are on the dock. As you run across the dock, there are still Naga fighting on the dock. The orc ship is in very bad straits. Its crew was also fighting the Naga, but now they're mostly focused on the Kraken, and it's not looking good. Do you guys do anything?
No.
Continue fighting Naga.
Are you fighting the Naga like you're moving past the ship to do that?
Yeah, sure.
The orc leader person, the one with the black dragon rope, will yell something at you guys in Orcish, but you recognize that it's an order to help them secure the ship against the Kraken. And he calls you champions on that.
They call us very nice things, and they want us to help kill giant fishman thing, giant squid, giant kraken.
Tell him that we don't have the time. We need to run.
But think that a bad idea.
Oh. So, yeah, sure. I'm going to throw a dagger at the Kraken.
Bud sets his cannon on sight at the kraken and opens fire.
You're using your stunt, correct?
Yes.
Benjamin, what are you doing?
Well, first of all, I try not to die, and maybe keep an eye out so my companions, especially, but don't die as well. So I kind of just try, avoiding taking a spear through my chest or something.
Okay, so I'm presume you're going to cover them from the Naga, correct?
Yeah, that's essentially it.
Okay, Bladebeard, narratively it wouldn't really make sense for your little dagger to do anything to the Kraken when like cannon bolts haven't. Yeah, so
He's trying to show that he is obeying orders.
Roll for me your flashy, and if you succeed, I will create an aspect that if you like need to convince the orcs, then sure, that's what you do.
My flashy is +1, alright.
Difficulty 2, I guess.
1.
No, you do not create that aspect, and the orcs seem unconvinced at your paltry efforts. But because of your stunt, you would please roll for me a forceful attack, and I will give you like a +4 bonus, okay? in addition to your forceful.
Okay.
So it will be 6 in total. Let me roll the Kraken's defense. You slightly wound the Kraken. It looks very, very irritated. The Horde soldiers cheer at what you're doing, but that was your only cannon shot, unfortunately. I'm going to roll the general combat once again. Feel free to discuss the immediate aftermath.
We're gonna need more cannonballs.
Okay, the Naga are being pushed back on all fronts, in one place more so than in other places. Let me make a note of that. Okay, they still heavily outnumber everyone, but yeah, you're definitely pushing them back. What do you guys do now? Actually, let me roll the dragon combat while you guys tell me what you guys are doing, okay?
Alright.
Well, I mainly turn back and tell Buhd and Bladebeard to hurry because the more we wait, the more likely we are to die. So we should hurry to the ship as fast as possible.
This time the infinite dragon has a slight advantage. Okay. So you guys decide to push forward?
Yeah.
If that's what everyone else is doing, that's what Buhd will do. I mean, he shot the Kraken. He helped. So
The Kraken, irritated that you wounded it, will swing its arm in your general direction.
great, Bud's gonna do a Pandaren roll.
With Shalan on him.
Sean will be fine.
Sure.
He will attack Buhd mainly because Buhd wounded him. I want to give you guys an opportunity to create an advantage aspect somehow because the Kraken will hit for a lot, and I don't want to kill you guys right now.
I'm going to try to shoot my gun in one of the Kraken's eyes.
Roll for me your flashy once again, difficulty 4. If you succeed, you create an advantage that Buhd can use to help defend himself, okay?
Alright. What was the number? 4?
4, yeah.
Oh,
Yes, but
even if I used my fate point, that wouldn't help, right?
You could use it to re-roll, but it's unlikely.
Yeah, I won.
Okay, Benjamin, do you do something to somehow prevent the Kraken from doing massive damage to Buhd?
How many orcs are around me?
A handful, 10 or so.
Are they busy?
Yeah.
Are they
Oh.
very busy?
Yeah.
Let's say, hypothetically, if I turned into a human, would they attack me?
Not immediately. They might be. They probably aren't paying attention to you specifically. But when they see a human, they will attack a human.
But between a human and a naga, which would they attack?
The one that's closest to them.
But they also saw him fighting with us.
They saw
the
blood,
Horde
not a
warrior.
human fighting. They're distracted to notice the transformation.
I'm gonna take a big risk here. I'm gonna essentially send a magic firework up in the air, like a big flash of light.
Okay.
And the intention is to, 1, distract the Kraken, and number 2, if I'm lucky, I'll maybe signal the mage lady that we're kind of in trouble and we may need help, let's say.
Well, the mage lady definitely would have noticed the commotion,
Well,
but probably not where you guys specifically are.
yeah, I guess. That's my very risky plan that would probably lead me to almost be killed.
Well, because it is much more effective than Bladebeard shooting his gun, roll your flashy but only difficulty 2 this time, not 4. Okay?
I'll use a fate point.
You did. What's your flashy?
It's 0.
Oh, okay. You're going to use a fate point. What are you invoking?
I'm invoking my adept in the arcane arts.
That works. Okay. You definitely create an advantage for Buhd. Give me a moment. Okay, Buhd, feel free to use this advantage when the Kraken attacks, and the Kraken will swing at you. How do you defend?
He was doing a Pandaren roll.
So quick. Okay, how do you mitigate 6 damage?
He dies.
Not
He will have
quite.
to use all his stress points, right?
No, he cannot take more than 2 stress boxes at a time, so it would have to be his level 2 stress and the level 4 consequence if he does not mitigate it.
I don't know.
You can use the advantage that Benjamin created for you, or you can.
Isn't that a 0?
No, the advantage that Benjamin created for you would either improve your roll by +2 or allow you to reroll.
Alright, I'm re-rolling then.
Okay, give me another roll.
Are you sure? I don't know if that's.
Oh my god!
Oh no.
Yeah, I think it's a good time to dump your fate points. Just
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll dump my fate points then.
Please tell me what aspect you're deciding to invoke.
Alright, let me just take a look at my good old character sheet. First mate aspect. He's probably dealt with Kraken attacks before with Captain Bladebeard.
Yeah, I can see that. Okay. Now it will be 4 damage.
Is that survivable?
A 6 was also survivable, but it's better.
Okay.
So with level 4, with 4 damage, you'll have 2 choices. Either take your level 2 stress box, and stress once again goes away at the end of combat, and level 2 stress box and level 2 consequence. The level 2 consequence will also go away at the end of the session. Or you take your level 4 consequence, which will stick around for a bit of time. So a lot of short-term damage or smaller, very long-term damage, basically.
Or he can take level 1 and level 3 stress boxes.
No,
right?
he can't take 2 stress boxes at the same time.
Never mind.
So I can take a consequence.
2 and 2, or a level 4 consequence. 2 stress box and 2 consequence, or level 4 consequence.
I'll take a 2 consequence and the other one.
Okay, I'll add the consequence to your thingy. Okay. You were smacked by a kraken. Yeah. What do you guys do now? Buhd was slightly wounded when the kraken attacked him.
Again, I insist for the group to advance and forget about the spiky ship.
Yep. Let's go. I ignore the orc.
Is Shalon okay?
I will say because you chose to because of the manner you chose to avoid the attack, and because you were still hit, when the Kraken hit you, it sort of knocked you on the ground, and it threw Shalon from your shoulder. Shalon was dropped like a few meters away, not too far away. He hasn't moved from there. He's cradling his legs, mumbling to himself. He seems a little wounded, but he doesn't seem to take notice of the fact that he's wounded.
Is Buhd be able to stand back up?
Yeah, definitely. You're just a little dazed.
He stumbles forward and picks Shalon back up.
Shalon will not resist you. Okay.
He limps over towards the rest of the group.
Okay. Everyone, roll your attacks against the Naga, and I'll roll the Naga's defense. Once again, go ahead.
Can I, instead of attacking, I just remembered we can do this. Can I roll the careful to see if the Kraken has any aspects?
The Kraken definitely has aspects, and you are...
If he has any weaknesses.
Feel free to roll your careful. Let me check the Kraken's character sheet on that note. Humdidum. Oh, come on. Okay, for this you would roll your careful, but it would be difficulty 4. It's not a very obvious weakness that he has.
Alright, I'm specifically looking for a weakness.
Yeah. That's a bit more difficult. Unfortunately, you don't. Unless you want to spend a fate point, but I don't think it would be worth it, objectively speaking, but it's up to you.
I won't use it.
Buhd and Blade, Benjamin, you attacked the Naga, correct?
Yep.
Okay, let me roll the Naga's defense against you guys. It'll be Benjamin first, Buhd second. The Naga successfully defend, and the Naga will attack all three of you again. The order will be Bladebeard, Benjamin, Buhd. How do you guys defend?
They're forceful attacks again, right?
Yes.
I'm going to try to quickly.
Is this from the... Who is this from?
The Naga. The
Kraken?
Naga.
Okay, the Naga. Yeah, but Buhd would use his handy dandy cannon.
All of the rolls got a 1. Ignore the second to last one. I mistyped that one. Okay. Everyone successfully defends. Okay. Let me roll the general combat once again, as well as the dragon fight, to see what happens. Okay, based on these rolls, the Naga that are near you are heavily overwhelming the orcs. They've practically killed almost all of them, except for the orc leader person. In other parts, the orcs are doing a little better. Yeah, it would be something like this. Yeah, and as for the dragons, the blue dragon once again has a slight advantage. So on the docks, most of the orcs except for the captain, the orc captain with its black dragon, are dead.
Rest in peace.
What do you guys do?
So did the homophobic orc lady die?
You can spend your turn looking for her if you want.
I'll pass.
Oh, I forgot to roll the Kraken versus the Orc ship. I'll roll that. Okay, the Kraken does a lot of damage to the Orc ship. It's at quote-unquote half health, if it had a health bar.
So can we enter the? I think that's some kind of black ship. That's is that near us or?
Yeah, you'd have to fight through a few of the Naga to get there, but you can get there easier than to the to Kiri's ship, Kairi's ship. Sorry. This was the ship that you saw when you guys came into town that presumably carried the armored orc lady and her entourage to town before the main orc ship.
Can we see any orcs there? Are they fighting?
There's 2 orcs that are fighting. They're on the verge of being overwhelmed.
Yeah, sure. Let's take their ship.
Why must you always enter every ship you see in your path?
I want to escape this town.
Well, maybe we should escape with our allies.
Yeah, we will take this ship and go to the other ship.
You are aware Naga can swim, right?
But they can't climb.
They have 2 arms.
Yeah, and they need to hold their spears.
No, Bladebeard. No.
I think we will come quicker to our allies if we go with a ship. Ships also have cannons.
I assume that ship doesn't have a cannon.
It does not, and the Naga very much can climb. That's how they got on the docks.
I sigh and I nudge Buhd for his opinion.
What happening?
Does the destroyed horde ship, half destroyed horde ship, does that have cannons?
Yeah, but they're mainly trained on the Kraken. Even the ones that would not be facing the Kraken, the crew is desperately turning them to fight the Kraken. Mostly fruitlessly.
So we just continue killing Nagas?
I wonder what Naga tastes like.
Like fish, I assume.
But like fish.
I shoot a Naga.
Okay, Bladebeard attacks the Naga. What do everyone else does? What does everyone else do?
I try clearing a path towards the other ship.
Kairi's ship, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Buhd?
Buhd's hacking and slashing with his handy-dandy sword.
Okay. Roll for me your attacks against the Naga, and once again I'll roll the Naga's defense. Again, the order will be Bladebeard, Benjamin, Buhd. Okay. Bladebeard, you kill a few. Benjamin kills a lot. So Bladebeard and Benjamin are killing a lot. Buhd's not doing much damage. Let me modify the count once again. The Naga will now counterattack you. Again, the order will be Bladebeard, Benjamin, Buhd. How are you guys defending?
Same as before, trying to dodge them.
Okay. Yeah, same. I try quickly dodging their attacks.
Oh, 5.
You got pretty lucky there. Buhd, how do you defend?
Same way I guess he's been doing it.
Okay. Roll, please. Yeah, you guys defend the shit out of that. What can I say? Okay. Let me once again roll the general combat. Because of those results, you've killed quite a few Naga. You push them back a bit. You are now around here. The orc with the dragon is trying to somehow give orders to the ship that's fighting the Kraken. Let me do the other combat rolls, and in the meantime, you guys tell me what you guys want to do, okay?
I guess continue pushing back the Nagas.
Yeah, it's not really clearing the bridge, it's more like advancing as fast as possible, again, without dying.
Yeah. I mean, we've been doing pretty good so far.
Yeah. Yeah,
I guess we are having...
The least
I
rolls
guess-
we take till we get there, the better.
Okay. Based on these rolls, the Naga kill a bunch more orcs. Let me add that. Not the Korkron. The Korkron don't do much. The angry orc lady with armor will kill a bunch of Naga. Okay. In the dragon fight, the infinite dragon has a slight advantage there. They're about even at the moment. The Kraken takes another massive chunk of the orc ship. It's starting to sink, but it's still fighting the orc ship. Okay. So you guys continue fighting the Naga?
Is a Kyrie's crew helping us? Are they fighting?
They're fighting Naga on their front.
Ah, alright.
You see in the distance that there's a force of Naga attacking them.
Is our Reckle friend alive and well?
Yeah, you would see him shooting his gun at Naga that are trying to board the ship.
Yeah, I guess we keep pushing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll for me your attacks once again, and I'll roll the Naga's defense. Again, the order for the Naga will be Bladebeard, Benjamin, Buhd.
Oh no.
Okay, Bladebeard does not succeed, Benjamin does not succeed. Yeah, you guys are don't manage to make a dent in the Naga. The Naga will attack you back. Again, the order will be Bladebeard, Benjamin, Buhd.
Alright. I'm going to quickly
Yeah.
defend myself.
And let me see, Bladebeard, Benjamin. Okay, Buhd, you have to take 1 damage.
Oof.
And I'm actually going to use Smacked by a Kraken, that you have to take 3 damage.
That's evil.
Smacked by a Kraken will go away at the end of the session. I only have so many opportunities to use it. So how do you take the 3 damage, Buhd?
Use
a fate point.
Okay, I'll use a fate point.
And to invoke an aspect of, for 3 damage, it would probably mean taking your level 3 stress box, or your level 1 and a level 4 consequence, which I don't recommend. If you mitigate the damage, it will be your level 1 stress box. Up to you.
Okay. I'll do the level 1 stress box then.
So you mitigate the
And,
damage?
Yes.
What are you invoking?
I will invoke Former Warlord.
Okay, that makes sense. Let me take that off you. Okay. Once again, I'll roll the general combat. You guys have like a bit of room to interact. You're not making much of a dent in the Naga, and Buhd is looking wounded.
Are the orcs in the black ship dead?
Let's see what the rolls say in that regard.
Alright.
Okay, so based on these rolls, the 2 orcs on the black ship are not dead. In fact, they managed to take down a few of the Naga with them. They're not dead. Rather, they take down a few of the Naga. On the other fronts, okay, so those two orcs are not dead. On the other fronts, the orcs are winning. Well, the armored lady is winning, rather. Okay. And in the dragon fight, the blue dragon just scored a big hit on the infinite dragon, and the infinite dragon is running away at the moment. But the kraken sinks the orc ship.
Spaghetti-o.
What this means for you guys is you're basically surrounded sandwiched between a group of Naga and a big massive kraken.
That's not very nice.
Do we keep fighting Naga?
Can I use my magical prowess to summon the spirit of Heckle the Heckler?
No, but you can ask someone if it can do something like that.
Well, let's say if this gets worse first, and maybe I'll consider it later.
Okay.
I guess noticing the ship sank, I'm even more motivated to get to the ship as fast as possible.
Okay.
Are there any like gunpowder barrels on the docks or something like that?
You would have to do me a careful roll, and that would be your turn, so you wouldn't spend that turn like attacking the Naga. Okay?
You know what? Yeah, sure. I'm going to try to see if there's anything I can use on the docks.
Okay. The way this will work is Bladebeard can look for the gunpowder. If he finds it, everyone else is free to use it somehow. Okay?
2.
Yeah, you find some gunpowder. Let me just check something. Okay, you find some gunpowder. Let me add it as like a temporary thing. Yeah. Bladebeard, you find some gunpowder. Do you let your allies know about that?
Yeah, look, gunpowder. Is it like next to the Naga?
It is about where the like, let me ping the map. Like here-ish.
Mm-hmm.
So close to where the ship sunk, but you can get to it.
Can maybe Buhd, can you maybe like throw the gunpowder barrel at the Naga, and Benjamin, you can shoot it with your fire magic?
We can try.
Benjamin, that would be a unique opportunity to use your clever.
Does that sound good?
Right, yeah. I'll take the opportunity to use like clever for the first time in my life.
Yeah, it's a good plan. Let's do it.
Okay, in terms of game mechanics, this would be you're attacking the Kraken, correct?
No, Naga.
Oh, the Naga. Sorry, the Naga. Okay. In terms of game mechanics, this would be 2 of you guys creating an advantage and 1 of you guys making the attack. Bladebeard already created his advantage, so either Buhd or Benjamin would create the other advantage, and the other would make the attack proper and use the advantage to do the thing. Okay?
I don't know what's Buhd's multiplier. Mine is 3, so maybe I should be the one attacking.
Buhd's is also free if he decides to throw it because it's forceful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Buhd, you, me, what's the deal?
I guess I'll attack, I guess. I mean, I guess it makes more sense that I be the advantage, though. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess since maybe I'll be the one to, light it. So.
Because you're igniting it, so
Yeah,
I'd imagine.
Yeah, I'll attack. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Thompshire was a bit luckier today, so yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, that too. Not so good.
Buhd, roll your forceful difficulty 2 to see if you create this other advantage. Yeah, you do. And Benjamin, make your attack.
So I add a +4 from the advantages, right?
No, just make a normal attack, and then you'll use the two. You have the option of using the advantages. Okay.
Okay.
That's a good roll. Let me see the Naga's defense. Okay. With that difference,
If I use the advantages, will they all be obliterated?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll take them.
Okay. And with that big of a difference, you kill pretty much all of the not that. You kill pretty much all of the Naga that are on the docks.
Yay!
I'll take this opportunity to maybe flex a bit.
Now that you've done that, and a massive explosion has just taken place. By the way, you've killed like 50 of the Naga or something.
Oh wow.
Okay. The orc will look at you guys, salute, and then see stinking human, must kill.
Oh no,
Oh,
my
man.
god, they all have 5 brain cells.
But at the moment he is also distracted with the Kraken. On that note, let me do the combat rolls and think about what the Kraken will do. It will definitely attack one of you guys, because yeah. So let me do the combat rolls.
This was really a fun thing we did.
I'm glad you think so. The blue dragon, seeing that the infinite dragon is trying to retreat, will allow it to retreat, and it will move into town and attack the Naga at one of the other fronts, probably.
Do we see that happening?
Yeah. You see the blue dragon, the infinite dragon, running away, and the blue dragon swooping down to attack, presumably Naga. Although Bladebeard might think that it's also attacking the orcs. That's up to him.
Yeah, it's the dragon. They are evil.
Okay. Based on these rolls, let me see. Those are tied. Those are they tied? Yeah, I think I rolled a thing more than... Yeah, I made them. Did I make a mistake? Yeah, I made a mistake at one point. Sorry, but I'll just say that it's a tie. Okay. Tie. Another tie. And the Naga kill a few of the Korkron. Okay. But on the other hand, the blue dragon kills a few of the Naga. So that sort of evens out. The Kraken, seeing what just happened, will swing its massive tentacle at either Buhd or Benjamin. Probably Benjamin, because Benjamin ignited the shot and made the attack proper. Benjamin, a massive tentacle is coming towards you. What do you do?
Zelatath, please help.
Okay. This is a bit outside of Zelatath's expertise. You have the option of like dodging yourself and Zelatath assisting you, or having Zelatath defend in your place. Which do you do?
I think I'd rather dodge.
Okay, so roll your quick, and Zelatath will give you a +1 to your final.
Can we create advantages again? Like when he attacked Buhd?
That was a small indulgence that I gave you guys for the Kraken's first attack.
Alright.
Sorry.
Do I add the one myself or
Whichever. Just let me know whichever you do so I can keep track, okay?
I add the +1 myself?
You added it yourself? What's your quick?
2.
Okay. So how do you take 4 damage?
What are my options?
You either use fate points to mitigate that damage, or take a level 2 stress box and a level 2 consequence, probably.
I think I'll use a fate points and invoke my, adventuring sellsword. Maybe I fought some fish at some point, like a week ago or
Okay.
something.
I will take that. And I will also invoke your severe consequence and also use one of the Kraken's aspects to do 6 damage to you.
Is this revenge?
Well, I've been kind of generous with you guys, and you guys are doing well. It makes sense for me to use my fate points as well.
You said 6 damage?
6 damage, yes.
I guess I'll use another fate point.
Okay. I'm half tempted to use more of the Krakens, but I think I'll refrain. What are you invoking again?
I guess I'll invoke the same.
You can't invoke the same aspect.
Oh, I can't? I guess I'll use my adept in the arcane arts and maybe I'll use a bit of magic to, swoop away a bit. I don't know.
Okay, that works. So how do you take
Well,
4
now
damage?
that you're already a human.
Yeah, so you have to take 4 damage. I would recommend 2 stress and a level 2 consequence.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay, let me add the consequence to your screen. Okay, you are also smacked by a Kraken.
Wonderful.
What do you guys do? The Kraken just enacted some revenge on Benjamin. But on the other hand, you cleared the Naga from the docks.
Do we run toward the ship? Guys?
It seems like a good idea to me.
Yep.
Yeah, run. We are running.
Okay, and you guys will make it here. Before you interact with the crew, let me do the combat rolls once again.
We are going to leave friendship.
We'll remember friendship always.
Okay, so what happened here was the orcs took down a few of the Naga first off, and then the Naga took down a lot of the orcs. Okay, and then the orcs took down a few more of the Naga. The dragon took down quite a few of the Naga. And the Kraken obliterated a lot of orcs. It's not looking good for the orcs, I will say that.
Oh boy.
But
What a shame.
we can tell that the dragon is on our side, right?
As I mentioned, it's fighting on the other side of town. It would be a bit difficult to see. You can make assumptions, but yeah, what I said was above board information.
Oh, alright.
Okay, you guys make it to the ship. You see the crew of the ship streaming out, and now I will add the crew of the ship to the overall orc number, so to say. The crew of the ship are streaming out. They're not preparing to sail, they're preparing to join the fight and drive back the Naga.
Ahoy!
Yeah, and go ahead.
Yeah, I wave at them.
Some of them wave back. And you see, I need to add the NPCs once again. Yeah, you see this lady, as well as, where is it? I'm looking for the first mate. Yeah, the Vraiku first mate. Yeah, you see them. I'm not adding them to the map. I'm just representing them on screen.
Wait,
Yeah.
how's that work?
Yeah. What?
She's here and the dragon's over there.
I
There
don't
are
know.
2 of them. This is getting out of control.
this. Now there are 2 of them.
Yeah.
It's getting out of hand.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Let me just check something. Okay, it's still working. Yeah, the first mate will come up to you guys. The goblin captain is sort of sitting on the ship. Well, standing on the
I'm
ship.
confused now.
The goblin captain is standing on the ship, overlooking what's happening. She does not seem to be participating. The first mate will come up to you guys and say, "You did good work out there. Now, let's go and clear out the town from these creatures."
We are.
me.
Yeah.
Well,
It's not hurting.
They'll probably
Oh,
beat me up after I'm done.
What did Benjamin say? Sorry.
They'll probably beat me up after we're done.
"We're not leaving innocents behind. Let's go." And he will rush forward.
I sigh and reluctantly follow him.
Wait. Buhd, leave Shalan on the ship.
Okay.
Okay. While that's happening, since that will take a bit, I'll do the overall combat rolls. As Buhd, you approach the ship, the goblin captain will smile and wave at you and not say anything.
Buhd does the same, but weakly, because he's hurting.
Yeah, she does not seem to notice that. Okay, as a result of what happened, where did I start? 5, 3, 3, 2. Okay. The crew members don't really do much against the Naga, but the Naga don't really kill them either.
Is there still Nagas on the docks?
Well, they're moving into town. I'm including them in the overall sort of combat role. The
Alright.
armored orc lady will do a lot of damage to the Naga, actually. The Korkron are suffering a lot at the hands of the Naga, and they're practically almost all dead. The dragon will kill a few of the Naga, okay? And the Kraken will kill a significant portion of Kyrie's crew.
No!
Oh no.
Okay.
As long as they don't kill our friend and miss not a dragon, I'm fine.
Named characters are treated differently, I guess. So yeah, you guys have just put Shallan on the ship. The captain is sort of just smiling and waving at you, not really saying anything. The first mate has charged in.
I get it. Never mind, continue.
And the first mate has charged into town of the crew, and you see the Kraken swipe and kill a bunch of the crew. What do you guys do?
I weep.
Let's kill that monster. And I start running towards the Kraken.
Buhd would follow shortly after, though painfully, obviously.
Well, since I'm a human, I guess I'll stay at a certain range so I can use some magic stuff.
Yeah. Zalatath is still open to assisting you, Benjamin. I will say, because this Kraken obviously has quite a few stats. But this is obviously like some above board advice, because this is kind of a boss. You have the option of what Bladebeard tried to do, like discover its weaknesses, or you have the option of fighting it straight up. fighting it straight up would probably be very difficult, and I would recommend that you guys do what you did to the Naga, basically build up a big attack. But that's, again, this is just some general advice. It's up to you guys what you do, okay?
Yeah.
Because a bunch of small attacks won't penetrate its defense, but a big one might. This is just some advice.
Here's something that I'll do. I hope this works. I'm going to pull out my pistol, my gun, and I'm going to load it not with a bullet, but with a fel crystal.
Okay.
And fire it at the Kraken.
Okay, that would mean you would be making a forceful attack, and you would be using one of the crystals to like improve your roll. That probably won't be very good, to be perfectly honest. Are you sure you want to do that? Sorry if I'm like power gaming you, but I'm trying to also like educate you so we can do better on future boss fights.
Yeah. All right. I won't do that.
You want to do that?
I will not do that.
Okay. You can still
Maybe you should eat the crystal to get fel powers.
You can still use the crystals as advantages in other ways, but yeah, you guys have reached the Kraken. You have a bit of time. What do you do against this thing?
I am try using my flashbang again to create an advantage.
Okay, roll your flashy, once again difficulty 2. It will very easily notice that, and it will probably attack you when its turn comes. Okay, you do not create that advantage. The Kraken has noticed you, but not in a good way. But Bladebeard, what do you do?
Can I use my careful to see is there any more barrels?
More barrels? Yeah, but it will be a bit more difficult because I imagine a few of the things would have been blown up by what you did. So it will be difficulty 4.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
+2.
Nope.
1.
But what do you
Yeah.
do?
As the is it close? Like,
It's in the sea. It is in range to attack, and it has noticed Benjamin.
alright, Bud's gonna hack and slash with his sword then.
Okay, roll your forceful, and I'll roll the Kraken's thingy to oppose. Okay.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, you do nothing.
Please, nerd.
I'm not sure if the Kraken will now attack you or Benjamin.
I mean, I'm kind of further away, I guess.
Yeah, but it can reach that far, don't worry.
No.
In the meantime, let me do the other combat rolls to see what happens in the rest of town.
Where are our OP spellcaster friends when we need them?
We need to summon the troll lady. You just need to like whisper her name to the wind and she'll show up.
The dragon, noticing what has happened, will come and attack the Kraken. So that will be the opposing roll. I did the bad thing once again, sorry. Okay, the Kraken smacks the dragon and it crashes into the canteen. Fortunately, because of that, the Kraken will no longer attack you guys, but yeah.
Awesome.
As a result of the other rolls, the crew, let me adjust the numbers, the crew members push some of the Naga back. Next, the armored orc lady kills a lot of the Naga. Okay. The remaining Korkran also kill a lot of the Naga. It's looking better. Okay. And the Kraken smacked the hell out of the dragon. Okay. Yeah. Seeing this, what do you guys do?
Is Kyrie's ship shooting at the Kraken?
Well, there aren't really many crew members left. There's just the captain and like maybe a skeleton crew.
Oh, that would be a smart thing to do. Should we maybe go back to the Kyrie's ship and shoot cannons at the monster?
That sounds like a good idea, but like cannons.
Yeah, let's go. We can't do much with swords.
Okay.
Yeah, but already in enough pain as is.
Yeah, let's go.
Are you guys going?
Yeah.
Okay. As you travel to the ship, you will notice where is it?
Is the orc with the well plane still alive?
Yeah. For story reasons, I guess he's fighting Naga. Basically, I included him as part of like a different, bigger role.
What a champ.
As you guys reach the ship again, you see not on the ship but like on the dock, this lovely person. You see her practically teleporting in.
Oh hey, it's her.
What a sight for sore eyes.
She will look at all of you and say, "Well, you've all looked better. Can you give me a rundown? What's the situation?"
Fish. Lots of fish.
Yeah, the monsters from the deeps are attacking the town, and we have this crew that wants to help us escape, but they also want to kill all the monsters first. So we are.
Dark dwarf summon big dragon, and then big dragon summon fish from sea.
Have I mentioned I hate fish?
Also, apparently, the blue dragon is, I guess, on our side. I don't know. Also wants to kill the Kraken.
She will say, "Well, they may be horde, but I'm not about to let innocent civilians fall prey to these creatures." So she has now joined your party. And she will look at Benjamin. "Have you pissed yourself?"
I think something was in the water.
She will roll her eyes.
Give him a break. There was a goblin who, let's just say he gave him some orbs that he didn't want.
But then he gave him eyeballs.
When you say orbs, she'll look disgusted, as in like you're implying something sexual. But when Bud says eyeballs, she will do like a double take and like say what?
I am very red right now, and with my hands on my face, and I just say, can we please get this over with?
Bud in for the save.
Meridia, you mentioned that my crystals, the demonic ones, that they are very dangerous, right?
Correct.
Can you use them to kill monsters?
I would never use these things. I would throw them into a Kirintor vault.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just assumed. No need to yell.
She does not.
I think
like
we
warlocks.
should shoot cannons.
Yeah, let's shoot cannons.
Okay. In the meantime, let me do another combat roll. Wow. Okay. So what happened is where is it? Okay. The Naga take out a lot of the crew, quite a lot. Let me adjust the numbers. Okay. Next, the angry or the armored orc lady takes out quite a lot of the Naga. There's less than 100 remaining, by the way. The Korkran also take out quite a few of the Naga. Okay. The Naga wound the dragon even more somehow, but the Kraken does not manage to kill anything. Did you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. At this point, I think the dragon will withdraw from the fight because if it takes any more damage, again, I would advise you to like prepare a massive attack to fight the Kraken. The Archmage will assist you, but what are you planning?
Maybe do the thing to try to discover its aspects, I guess.
Yeah, you can do that.
Can all three of us try? Or
you
can we
it would you can, but it would mean trying individually. It's not cumulative.
Well, yeah.
Was
I
it
mean,
careful or clever?
Careful in this
Careful.
case. But it would be difficulty for. Are you guys? Well, it's up to you. I was wondering if you are okay.
I guess I'll do it. I don't know if Buhd or Bladebeard.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
I'll
budge
try
shoot a cannon at the Kraken.
Well, I failed.
I'm sorry. Well, for the future.
Oh. Yeah.
For the future, you wouldn't. These rolls wouldn't make it anyway. But you can also discover other things about it, not just its weakness. But it would be easier to discover other things about it. But they probably would not be as useful as its weakness.
Yeah. It's a Kraken.
Yeah. But what are you doing? You are not obligated to attack, but you can do whatever.
Buhd was gonna use one of the cannons on the ship to fire at the Kraken.
Okay. Roll for me a forceful attack. The Archmage will help you, I guess, infuse the cannon with arcane magic to like make it stronger, this would translate to a +1 to your roll. So roll your forceful. Okay. The Kraken swats aside the cannonball with ease and has turned its attention towards the ship.
I know this will probably be a terrible idea, but can you teleport any of us inside of the Kraken? Meridia?
No. Two objects cannot occupy the same space at once. It would mean damaging the Kraken, but that person would also certainly die.
Can you teleport something else inside? Yeah, you said you can't teleport objects.
No, she can. She can.
You can.
I can. Yeah. She will nod. She will ponder if that's like the best method of attack. Let me look up her stats because that would be a clever attack, and I don't know if she's more clever or more forceful. Where is it?
I don't know, Bladebeard. Maybe would do you good to lay down your life for a noble cause?
Never. I will lay down my life for.
For Meridia, it will be forceful is higher than clever, not by much, but it is. So standard magic attacks would be better for her than teleporting stuff. Just FYI.
Can you create something to distract him as we are shooting cannons at him?
I can try. That would mean a flashy roll. Do you want her to do that?
How's her flashy stats?
Not good.
Any other ideas?
She forms a frostbolt in her hand and says, "Good old magic will do miracles."
Yeah, sure.
Do you want her to attack the Kraken?
Yeah.
Okay, she will attack the Kraken, and you have the opportunity to, like, assist her somehow if you want. Basically, you can, again, create advantages to power up her big attack. Or you can just say, I assist her, which would provide her a +1 instead of a +2.
But in which way can I assist her?
You have to explain that to me.
Yeah. You can do it.
That works, I guess.
I'll just facepalm.
I believe in
like-
you.
Okay, that's Bladebeard's action. What are Buhd and Benjamin do it?
I'll just say this. Maybe she's motivated so that Bladebeard can shut up.
Sure. What are Buhd and Benjamin doing?
I guess he's gonna keep firing that cannon till he hits it.
Okay. Benjamin?
I guess I'll try creating an advantage again. But go ahead.
The flashy thing again?
Yeah.
Okay, roll for me your flashy. No, definitely
Horrible.
not. Okay, the Archmage will attack the Kraken. The Kraken easily defends against both of your attacks without any difficulty. Even with Bladebeard's assistance. And it will move in and swat at... Who does it think is the biggest threat? Benjamin is the weakest. It does take note of that. But maybe...
Well, thanks.
But maybe he thinks the Archmage is the bigger threat. So sure, he will... the Kraken will attack the Archmage.
Does he destroy the friendship as he's moving in?
He's more focused on you guys. The Archmage takes 4 points of damage. Which is obviously not good for her. But yeah. In the meantime, I will roll everyone the other combat rolls.
Alright. Any good ideas, guys?
I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of at a loss.
Keep shooting.
Benjamin, can you use the demonic crystals in some way?
I'd rather not touch those things.
Why?
Well,
They are powerful, I guess.
yeah, but you know what Fel does to people, right? Maybe some horns will sprout out of my head. Maybe some wings in my back.
That actually sounds sick. I should try it.
Would think you look good with a horn.
Yeah, I would.
Well, then be my guest.
Alright.
Okay, as a result of those rolls, let me check. There's only like 20 or so Naga remaining. But on the other hand, there are even... What is it? The armored lady took some damage, and yeah, the Naga killed much of the remaining orcs. Okay. So what is your guys' plan? The Archmage is wounded and stunned for a little bit. But she will obviously do something.
I'm going to grab one of my crystals in my hand, and I'm going to yell at the sky. Demons of the Burning Legion! I summon ye! Grant me your power and destroy my enemies!
I think you need to eat the crystals.
Oh, that... Okay, if you do that, create roll your flashy and see if you create an advantage. You will not summon demons, but maybe you will distract the Kraken.
Oh my
Alright.
god.
I want Horde Bladebeard, but okay.
1. What
Okay.
number I needed
Betrayer.
to get?
It would have been difficulty 2. No, you don't. Okay, but
Does a crystal do anything?
the thing is, you can use a crystal to improve your roll, but that would be sacrificing a permanent advantage to create a temporary advantage that both do the same thing.
Is the crystal
Alright.
permanent?
You guys always have the crystals with you, but if you use it now, it would be the same thing as if you hadn't used it at all, except that the charge will be expended at the end of combat, but you can keep the crystal forever.
Well, rip felt powered Bladebeard.
Alright, nothing happens, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe if he ever eats a demon heart.
Yeah, that's fair. You can take.
Go back to Buhd Bay. There's plenty
I
of
don't
demons all around there.
He could
I
take
guess-
like both of his eyes out and then wear 2 eye patches.
And then he can monologue to himself.
What are you talking about? I like my eyes. I guess the demons won't come.
Don't you want to become the first ever pirate demon hunter, dwarf?
Does Buhd ask him that?
But
No.
no.
I guess that would be cool. But I doubt Bladebeard will want that.
So I need actions from Benjamin and Buhd.
All right, Bud's gonna keep firing that cannon like he keeps doing it.
Okay, that might not be the greatest idea, but okay.
This time I'll try again, trying to find one of its weaknesses.
Roll your careful, please. Skoll, wait for Benjamin to roll because you might be able to use that advantage. No, sorry. It's
You know
difficult.
what? Maybe I'll use a fate point.
You are free to do so if you'd like.
And I'll invoke my adept in the arcane arts for some, analytical power to find the Kraken's weakness.
Yeah. As you do, I have to add another NPC to have this make sense. Where is it? Yeah, I finally found her. Okay, you see this lovely lady behind the Kraken, and the Kraken's weakness is, let me find the thing. Yeah, bound and angry.
We stopped hearing you.
Bound and
Yeah, I accidentally
And
released the key.
I am
Yes.
angry too.
bound and angry. Alright.
Okay, that's its weakness.
Teeironor, can you hear us?
Yeah, that's its weakness. Sorry, I hit the thing again. That's its weakness. It's bound and angry. If you can find a way to use that, go ahead. The Naga that's behind him will not directly participate. I'm just putting her there for narrative purposes.
Well, we have to headshot her.
So, do we all know this, or?
Benjamin, but he can communicate that if he likes.
Well, I have some news.
Also,
I
you
could
said that
use
you were
some.
using a fate point, so I'll remove that. Go ahead.
The Kraken is being controlled by a Naga.
Where?
Do I know where it is, or?
Yeah, you
I
see
just know.
that Naga.
Yeah, I guess I pointed to Naga.
Alright,
but
so can Bud just point the cannon and fire at that Naga then?
He can certainly do that. The Archmage, wounded as she is, she will step towards you and like place her hand on the cannon, and it's now once again an assisted attack. So, do you want to do that, Bud?
That's what Bud will do.
Okay. Roll for me your forceful, and I will roll a different stat of the Kraken. Yeah.
Fire!
Oh, yeah.
That is the best possible roll.
Yep.
Okay, with the +1 from the Archmage, you deal 5 damage to the Kraken. You already dealt it 1, so this means it's going to take its level 2 consequence. Unless Bud can also spend fate points to improve his attack if he'd like.
You know what? Sure, why not?
Okay. And you can also use Bound and Angry to do that, to improve your attack, in addition to using your fate point.
Okay. I'll do that.
What aspect are you invoking?
Heavy weapons expert.
Okay. Let me take that off of you. And you're using Bound and Angry, which +4... 9 points of damage. How would the Kraken take that? 6, 3... yeah, it would be his level 6 and his level 4 consequence. And at that point, the Kraken will concede the fight after taking that much damage, meaning that he will start to leave. You've wounded it enough.
Goodbye, Mr. Kraken.
Bud is the Kraken Slayer.
You've not slain it yet, he's just retreating.
Bud made the Kraken pee its pants, if it had pants.
Pretty much. You see the Goblin Captain cheering at you. Guys. Without, again, saying anything, she just cheers at you guys.
Bud is a good cannon shooter.
I kind of just sit down and take a breather.
Yeah. Seeing that
Let's go get robbed.
Seeing that the Kraken is pulling away, and seeing that there's only like 20 or so Naga left, and they're heavily outnumbered, the Naga will also concede the fight.
Hey, we did it.
You guys very much did. Yeah. The Orc Kyrie you guys alliance prevailed today. Congrats.
Yay.
This is the first boss fight that we didn't get absolutely destroyed.
Bud's scared of Kraken. Bud's happy.
Yeah, pretty much. So with your victory, because of the time as well, I think it's as good a place as any to end. To give you guys like a situation report, most of the orcs, except for the named NPCs and a few of the Korkron, are dead. About half of Kyrie's crew is dead, but you've driven off the Naga.
Bud gonna take a nap and have some rum.
Maybe Hellscream's eyes were upon us after all.
Yeah.
We invoke. We summon Garrosh.
Yeah. So, thoughts on today's session?
This
Pretty
was
good.
fun.
Pretty long. Long fight. Long fight.
Well, it was 2 hours, give or take a few minutes. It's not longer than our average session. It's just felt longer because, yeah.
It
Yeah,
felt longer because
think-
all we did was fight.
Yeah, I think it was more of an interactive combat more than the
Arakoa
one. Yeah. So I guess
That one. Oh man, that one was rough.
Sorry. But yeah.
That one was painful.
Yeah. This was fun. I don't think I expected most of the orcs to die, but yeah, it was fairly even, I guess. You guys,
It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
yeah. And you don't have to leave friendship behind if you don't want to.
We could take friendship with us.
Yeah, I guess we can tow it to the big ship.
Bud's
Yeah.
totally gonna do that. Bud's not leaving friendship behind. If he can take it with.
Yeah. Any other thoughts on how the Goblin Captain is also on the ship?
Oh, I
hologram.
figured that out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm a bit shocked, but yeah.
What do you mean shocked?
I don't know. I was expecting the dragon to be here at first.
In character or?
No, out of character.
Well, she is the dragon.
She is an illusion.
No, what? Oh,
Yeah.
that's why she
She's-
didn't speak.
She's a
Okay,
hologram.
okay.
I picked up
Yeah.
that pretty quickly on.
Yeah.
Actually, that's one of the first things I thought of when she was on the ship and not on the ship, and I was like, "Oh, she's okay." And I didn't want to say anything till the end.
Yeah, I figured it out, but
Oh.
at first I thought there were two dragons.
Yeah, me too.
Spoiler
I thought
alert.
that. I thought that like she had like a brother or something, and
Yeah.
like her brother was here to help out, and then we'd have two dragons in the fight or something. I'd be like,
Yeah, I also found it strange that she wasn't participating in the battle, so I guess
Yeah.
that makes sense in retrospect.
yeah. Just waving and nodding and being kind and just being like, oh, you know, my crew are dying, but you know, I can wave at you guys. It's fine.
Yeah, pretty much. The dragon fight was much closer than I thought. It was pure coincidence that they had the same forceful stat, to be honest. And the orcs more or less held, at least until the crew managed to join the fight. And you guys did really well. You killed a lot of the Naga, and you drove the Kraken away.
I think all
Yeah.
things considered, we had very nice rolls.
That
Yep.
last roll was really
got-
good.
Bud got a 7 at the very end, and I was like, man, I'm having really bad luck today. And then all of a sudden, my luck finally shined through.
Yeah. This is also more or less how typical combat should work in Fate Accelerated, as in you guys beat them, but you beat the enemy, but you also took damage. It more or less evened out, and you expended your fate points.
Yeah, Bud's got some nasty boo-boos, but he'll be fine.
Yeah, those I actually would just remove them right now because they go away at the end of the session.
Yeah, when will Bladebeard and I's big wounds go away?
Basically, those will go away at a very major turning point in the story, because that's how Fate Accelerated works. Meaning, like, you guys drive back the demons from Stranglethorn Vale, or you leave Stranglethorn Vale, as in, like, a big chapter has ended. That's when it goes away.
Okay.
This
Alright.
was a major chapter, but not like the biggest chapter, which does mean you guys have leveled up. And once again, for the next session, you guys will get to put one of your points in whichever approach you'd like and shuffle some things around. I'll detail the stuff once again in our chat. Okay?
Okay.
Yep.
Any other thoughts on this session? The characters, whatever there was of them, etc., etc.
I sincerely hope there are no bigger fish.
Alright, let's bring on Nazoth. Alright, let's go.
Well, I think one of the biggest fish is in Benjamin's pockets, but yeah.
Well, I mean, it's
Whoa.
a big fish inside a
I mean,
small knife.
technically, oh my god, Benjamin is partially to blame for the return of Nazoth, confirmed. Wow,
Sure.
good job there, buddy.
Well, you are my accomplice, so you are just as
Yeah, but Bud doesn't care the gravity of that. Benjamin would. Like during Battle for Azeroth, he hears that Nazoth and Zelatath are appearing once again, and he just like goes, "Oh, fuck."
I just heard about a nice elf lady that came out of a cave. I don't know anything about Zelatath.
Well, I have a way written into the story to like justify why Zalatath is with you and not like with someone else, as I mentioned, etc., etc. But as you guys requested, I'll not like tell you right now. When it becomes relevant, you'll discover it if you discover
I'm the Shadow Priest champion. That's the real reason.
You become a shadow priest after this. You get so tired of the mage lady that you're like, you know what? I'm gonna be a priest.
Yeah, maybe chastity is my thing.
Up to you. Yeah. Good on Buhd for carrying Shallan. What can I say?
Yeah. He's gonna carry his friends around, you know. He'd do the same for the others. Like if Twinkles ever got hurt, you know, he'd piggyback him. I think the scariest thought is what happens if Buhd gets hurt. Who's gonna carry Buhd?
Oh yeah, I guess the Meridia can teleport things.
She did that before.
So,
If she's around, yeah.
Okay.
Send Buhd to Dalrun.
Yeah, I wonder where she was during this whole commotion, but okay.
Benjamin needs to learn how to teleport.
Yeah.
That will be convenient.
Yeah. Any other thoughts on this session before we like go into shoutouts?
Not really.
No,
I don't think so.
it was fun.
Yeah. You guys were expecting at the end of last episode, you were saying, "Oh, the group is probably going to split up," and you were close, but at the end, you ended up together once again, and everyone did their part.
Garrosh is literally to blame.
Yeah, Garrosh kept our group together.
Sure. Random Corcron number 21 did, but okay.
Garrosh sent him, so indirectly.
Sure. Okay. I suppose unless anyone has anything else to add, let's go into our shoutouts.
Yeah, sure. Should I go first?
Yeah, as always.
Yeah, I'm DoomGoblin. I do very niche lore videos. And
No, you
yeah,
don't. No, you don't.
I'm an artist. I draw things. So yeah.
And his drawn things are really cool. I don't remember if it was this week when you posted the fan art thing.
Yeah, I did draw all three of our characters.
I meant your 6 fan art thing.
Oh yeah, that was if this is coming out, I don't know.
Whichever. I really like that one, and thank you for including the character I proposed in there.
Yeah, I mean I like Ner'zhul as well. I also like Varian. And, yeah.
Where's Rexar? Come on, go show fairness.
You didn't comment on my.
I didn't see
tweet.
it.
Well,
Twitter's not nice. It didn't show me.
Better luck next time, I guess.
I'll when you do the next one, I'll mention Rexar.
I will say my favorite character of all time is Anduin, and Ner'zhul is second place. I did not propose Anduin because Thompshire proposed Varian, and I said, oh, Anduin his armor will probably look the same as Varian, so let's go with something different.
I think
Didn't
yeah.
Didn't
I was
you
gonna say
propose first?
No, Thompshire was first.
Okay.
I was gonna say that Ner'zhul was on there. So
Oh, maybe I'm confusing when you spoke about Ner'zhul being your favorite character last week or something. I don't know. Maybe so. I don't know.
Anyway, that was DoomGoblin. He does cool stuff. Sir Thompshire?
I'm Sir Thompshire. I make machinima and do some occasional render arts. I actually did a little teaser for our eventual adaptation of the series, so check it out if you want.
Okay, yeah. And to continue with our shoutouts, Skoll?
Hi, I'm Skoll Shorties, as you already know, because this will be on my channel. I obviously make lore videos. I make machinima. I post a lot on Twitter, some art, some memes, some hot takes on lore and all that jazz, and I do a lot of that.
Yeah, and his videos are also quite great. I am so glad I am so glad that the option that I voted for in your poll, the Rexar video, if he became war chief.
Yes, that is the next video I'm working on right now.
Yeah.
I'm still working on the script. I decided when I was working on it, I was like, there's no way that I'm going to be able to cover the story of events of Mista Pandaria and Cataclysm the same one. So I'm just doing Cataclysm for part 1, and then part 2 will be Pandaria. And then after Pandaria is where everything's different, because, Garrosh is the one who started War of the Teeironor, and then that started Legion, and that started BFA, and that started Shadowlands. So I'm going to have to change up what the expansions are going to be like, basically, because Garrosh is not War Chief.
Yeah, Garrosh definitely changed quite a bit.
He's a big influence, yeah.
Yeah, Legion definitely. Yeah. I actually never thought of that, funnily enough. But yeah.
Really? That's like all I ever think about. I'm like, man, Garrosh is just like, his influence is everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
I'd rather blame Rathian, but okay.
Wow.
Well, depends on if you consider what Garrosh did a good or a bad thing. But yeah.
I blame Kairos more than Rathian.
Well, Rathian also did his thing. Whatever. Yeah.
Right. Rathian at least apologized. Kairos is always like,
we should hang them all, maybe. I don't know.
whoa. just Kairos and Garrosh is fine. Right? Leave my boy Rathian out of this.
No, put him in jail at least. He's
So, Teeironor, what do you do?
I was fine with waiting for the discussion to subside, but okay. Hello, I'm Teeironor. I'm the DM. I have really tired out my fingers typing /roll4df plus whatever for all the combat stuff. But yeah, I do mostly really niche Warcraft lore videos, as DoomGoblin plagiarized at the very beginning. Technically speaking, I should have posted content on the week that this episode came out as opposed to the previous week. There you go. That's me. Yeah. Any other thoughts for our viewers before we say goodbye?
Rathian did nothing wrong.
a lot of things wrong, but okay.
Garrosh did nothing wrong.
Whoa.
Bladebeard did nothing wrong.
No, those are two.
Okay, though that's a jump. That's a leap.
Okay. So, unless there's anything else, goodbye everyone. We'll see you next time.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.